Blessings and welcome to today's Law Enforcement Daily Devotional. Today our read was Jeremiah 26 and the book of Habukkuk. And I will tell you, when I was looking at this yesterday, I was really excited because I recently took a seminary class, and we dove into the book of Habukkuk, and we even charted it out and really studied it. So I was ready to come in today with a lot of information on Habakkuk. And also our read was Jeremiah 26. I will tell you, sometimes the Spirit leads you, or I don't want to say leads you, you land on things unexpectedly that change the course of your day or your direction. And the direction I was going with today's devotional changed when I got to Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. And this single verse, for whatever reason, stuck out to me, and I stopped and I just camped out on it for a while. Thought about it, wrote some notes, took a little bit more time to think about this verse, moved on, finished all the reads, came back to this verse. And anyway, without too much, this is going to be a short video today because I want us to think about this one verse. I just think the takeaway from this one verse is huge. Habakkuk 2:4 says, "Behold, as for the proud one, his soul is not right within him, but the righteous will live by faith." I just hope that this can sink in and you can just think about it today. Set yourself an alarm on your clock if you're going into work to do your shift today. Maybe every hour, every 2 hours, you can go back and you can look at this verse. Just think about it. I mean, you may even want to memorize this verse. It is a stern warning, but it's also a great promise. "Behold, as for the proud one, his soul is not right within him." Pride is never positive for a Christian. Humility is what we desire. It's what we seek. It's how we try to act. That's why there's so many Bible stories that we've talked about in the past where a king would humble himself and God would take note of it and stop doing what he was doing and change direction, change course. We've got to get this one through our head, and then it's got to make that little 18-inch trek down into our heart. And we have got to camp out and live on these types of verses. But the righteous will live by faith. Faith is not just some leap of faith where you come to the edge of a cliff and you're like, well, I guess I'll just jump. I think, no, faith is not just it's not a leap. Faith is based on three things. First, knowledge. You don't have faith in something that you don't already have knowledge of. You're going to walk out to your car and you're going to turn that key and have faith that your car is going to start because you have knowledge that that thing was built and paid for and it's going to work. Next, after having knowledge, you agree. And let's just take the Bible. I've read the Bible. I know the Bible. I know who Jesus is. I have knowledge of that subject. But just because I know about it doesn't mean I have any faith in it at all. After you have knowledge, the second part is agreement. You agree with what you know, with what you've read. You're like, you know what? I do believe that Jesus was the Son of God. I do believe that he died for my sins. I do believe he was resurrected on the third day. So agreement is second. And then the last thing, the third part of faith, is commitment. You can know it and you can agree with it. Doesn't mean it's going to change your life until you commit to it. And once you make that commitment, your faith becomes whole. So, but the righteous will live by faith. So important for us. Anyway, it's like a teacher cutting class short and let you out early today. Tomorrow, listen to this. Tomorrow, all this read It sounds like a lot, but it's not. So please read these and come back tomorrow and let's see what we get. Jeremiah 46 and 47, chapter 46, 47. 2 Kings chapter 24. It's going to jump around. We're going to read just the first 4 verses, then we're going to read verse 7. Then we're going to go to 2 Chronicles, and we're going to read 2 verses out of 2 Chronicles. Out of chapter 36, we're going to read verse 6 and 7. Then go back to Jeremiah and read chapters 25 and 35. And we'll put it all together. And if you're interested in how that's going to work, come back here and find out. Until then, you guys be safe.